So after I got some line works from QGIS uh, into the 3ds Max, we could just like to doing some boxy stuffs to represent the building blocks of the city. But I have mentioned like I'm not so good at making so many models in in the 3ds Max, and I have already tested with most of the things over here, but it still got some problem or issues to presenting some of the things. So I just like export all the stuffs here. So it's beginning seeing the in the QGIS and using these stuffs and put them into the 3ds Max and then export it again into the Rhino file. So while I'm just using Rhino, I'm still like testing with some of the model testing, but it's a little bit easier than the 3ds Max. You can see like I have just like group all the stuffs here. I could just like ungroup all the things. It seems like yeah, you can see like it was just showing different block groups. You can just ungroup them again, and you see all the things are individual. So you can just like adjust these things uh again and again. You can just like you can show such a block and you could like test with the models. You can just use some of the line works hole here, and you could just like extrude the line work. You see like some of the things over here, and you can see the blocks together, like interfaces together, and you could just like to call the command called the Boolean union. Uh, yeah, called the Boolean union. I remember that. So yeah, it seems like if you test it with that, it will cut some of the model stuff, see here, and it will finally form what's the structure you really want. And it's the same process with my site places. You could just test all the stuff here. Like you can group them again and make some of the blocks, and they will like interface together. So it's all the same with uh, the things I mentioned previously, and it will cut some models that is pretty hard in 3ds Max uh, workflow doing things here. So with the Rhino file, like Rhino software testing, it would be much easier than I'm just using the 3ds Max. So it's quite important and useful for me. Yeah.